you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today we'll have partly sunny skies. High today 83 to 85, then mostly clear this evening. Low tonight 74 to 78. Tuesday will be mostly sunny. High tomorrow 83 to 86. Then a pleasant day on Wednesday with clouds and sunshine and a high of 82 to 85. Passing shower or two possible on Thursday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
We're back. This is Ocala Talks. Big Joe here, sitting in for Tom Schmitz while he's recuperating from his surgery. But we've got some exciting news, and especially around here is exciting news because inventory is low. When we're talking about inventory, well, we're talking about homes. That's right, the inventory of homes for sale. It is a seller's market. Right now we have Kathy Cummings from the Bank of America. She's online with us. Good morning, Kathy. How are you?
Good morning, Big Joe. Doing well. Hope you are as well.
Oh, yes. We had a good weekend. It's not going to be terribly hot the rest of the week here. So where are you calling from, if I may ask?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh!
So we had a nice weekend as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Been there many times. Used to live up in Asheville area, so there we go.
Yeah.
Kind of neighbors. So I've been looking over the paperwork that was handed to me about this here, and I liked a lot of it with raising home prices, limited inventory. I mentioned that very quickly. But bidding wars that's a thing that has really intrigued me about home ownership and people. But you're working with the Bank of America, and Give me an idea for a newbie, someone that wants to step into home ownership. What's the first steps they should do?
Yeah, there's a lot of preparation steps that you can take as a first-time home buyer. And some of the biggest challenges, as you are aware, is the upfront costs, down payment, closing costs. So, Bank of America put out our community home ownership commitment in April 2019. And we thought it was pretty aggressive at the time. It was $5 billion, 5-year program. Mm-hmm. And guess what? We blew through that in a little over a year and a half. So we've tripled that to $15 billion. So what we want to make sure that people understand is we've got grant programs that are available for folks who are interested in home ownership to help cover things like closing costs and down payment. So we offer up to $7,500 in closing costs across the entire Bank of America footprint. And in 69 markets, and Orlando happens to be one of those, we also offer up to 3% or $10,000 in down payment assistance. And so this is true grants forgiven at closing, no strings attached, just you need to qualify from a financial perspective. There are, obviously some income restrictions. We don't want to give Steve, anybody that's really doesn't need the money, the funds. We want to make sure that we're getting new homeowners the opportunity to become homeowners. Mm-hmm. So preparing for home ownership is huge, and what you said is spot on with cash deals and the bidding wars that are going on. The best way to get ready is to get yourself pre-approved for a mortgage. So we can help you take care of that. Yeah, we can help you take care of that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wow. So the home ownership, getting pre-approved, largely you go to Bank of America and say, hey, I want to buy that house there. I've been talking to my real estate agent. That's the wrong way to do it. You should go to the bank first, correct?
Absolutely, because there's a couple reasons. As you well stated, it's a hot real estate market. And you want to make sure that you're presenting yourself as a serious home buyer who is actually qualified. And a couple things that pre-approval is going to do. It's going to let you know exactly what you can afford. There's nothing more heartbreaking than falling in love with a home and not being able to afford it. So figure that out first. Get your pre-approval. That tells the seller's agent as well as the seller, I'm serious about buying a home. I'm pre-approved. I'm good to go. It's as good as a cash deal. They may, look at that as an advantage because a lot of times when cash deals come through, they're looking for underbidding the market. So they might say, I have a cash deal for you, but you have to take $5,000 less. Whereas, making sure that you're pre-approved, you've got that under your belt already. So it gives the seller more confidence that you're going to be able to close on that home.
Less to worry about. One thing less to worry about on both ends.
Right, exactly.
Now, I'm going to go off. I always go off track. I'm politically incorrect. My son always says that to me. But I'm forewarned is forearmed, yes. Do you work with veterans?
Absolutely.
See, they're coming off.
Absolutely.
I'm an old vet, so I've been all through all this. But the new veterans that are coming back to civilian life, is this all program, that they're coming back with, some come with skills, some come with, they're looking for new jobs, maybe they're just starting a family. Is this all available to them?
Absolutely, yes. There are no restrictions for other than income qualifications for this program. But even if they didn't qualify because they made too much money, which would be a good thing, right?
That'd be something, yeah.
We do offer we offer the VA program, the Veterans Administration Program. So we do have 100% financing through VA, so there's lots of options.
Cool. So with that said, let's say many years ago when I was young, I came back from Vietnam and I had no credit, no nothing. I was just my first job back as a civilian. And they needed it. I didn't have this available when I came. I was doing my own, so you were around when I was back then. But where can I go for more information on the resources, in other words, for homeowners? For the ownership,
yeah,
I should
absolutely.
Say.
Yeah, so we've got a wonderful site set up that really explains our 3% down products as well as our grant programs at bankofamerica.com/homeowner. It's bankofamerica.com/homeowner. And when you meet with a lending officer or start your online process, if you want to put in an online application to streamline the process, there's several other resources that can help you. There's a down payment center that you can find. We offer over 1,300 additional down payment programs across the country that you may be able to use with our programs as well. And we also have a real estate center where we tag the properties that may be eligible for the grant. So if you know you need to use the grant in order to become a homeowner, we have a way for you to search and filter down on those properties.
Okay, now I wrote this down. Tell me if I wrote it correctly, please, if you would, Kathy. It's bankofamerica.com/homeowner.
Correct.
Good.
You got it.
Well, I do that. Well, our listeners are attuned to usually having pencil paper because I spit out all morning all these different websites and telephone numbers and what have you, and I want to make sure they get it, right off the bat. Now, you're a first-time homeowner, and you're looking, well, should I rent or should I buy a home? What are the benefits of home ownership? Another off the track. Go ahead.
Oh, my. I tell you what, there's a lot of benefits. So you may have, if you do itemized tax deduction, you may have the ability to take advantage of tax deduction with the interest and, some of the costs that you pay towards closing on your tax returns. You also have the opportunity to start building equity. There's no guarantee that the home price will go up, but in most cases it does. And if it does go down, typically it does come back at some point, as we saw since the last housing crisis. Prices were way higher than they were then, right? So those that decided to, sell their homes during that period, probably are kicking themselves right now in this hot real estate. Yeah, so, there's a lot of advantages. And the security, I mean, when you think about the wild year that we've just gone through, our lifestyles have changed. What used to be a place to lay your head at night is now, a place to lay your head, do your work, teach your children, entertain yourselves. So home is so much more than it used to be.
Don't hate me, but we're just about out of time because they told me you have to leave and do some more interviews.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kathy,
you for the
so
opportunity,
much.
Big Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
There's some locals in Roswell that's got some stories.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today we'll have partly sunny skies. High today 83 to 85, then mostly clear this evening. Low tonight